Hi and welcome. So it is Monday, November 15th, another WW Weekly Archive. Today is going to be Boost Self-Esteem. This one comes to us from July 22nd to 28th of 2018 from WWF Freestyle. You deserve a happy, healthy life at any weight. And I think, a lot of my issues when I was younger is I didn't have a very high self-esteem. I've I've pretty much resolved that by now. I'm going to be 62 next month, but I used to be very introverted. I'm not so introverted now. I'm leaning more to extroverted because I did things in my life to put myself out there to work out of being so introverted, but a lot of the times I was introverted and I like to eat a lot because of my self-esteem. And I didn't always feel like I was worth or that I deserved anything. I never felt deserving. Never felt deserving to have anything or, just a lot of guilt, a lot of self-sabotage, just no self-esteem. But luckily, that's not my issue these days with the weight gain. A lot of it's been stress, just stress and addiction to sugar. Confessions of a sugar addict, right? But sometimes I'll get down on myself. But for the most part, I'm pretty confident, and my self-esteem is so much better. So that's not going to be my issue with weight, but it can happen. So we need to value yourself. You're worthy. You're worthy of this. You're worthy of losing the weight and looking the best that you can. But you're worthy no matter what weight you are as well. Because it's going to be a journey, and part of it is loving our body. And there's a lot of stuff about body acceptance and this and that these days, but it doesn't mean that you have to feel bad if you want to lose weight, okay? Because there's a health side to it. So value yourself. You owe it to yourself. I owe it to myself to get it off. It's the self-esteem, and I used to build a wall around me and not let people in, and the fat has kind of made the wall. So it's time, I'm busting down the wall. I'm going to think of it that way. But anyway, how would you describe your self-esteem right now? Well, I already did it. I'm doing pretty good. Pretty good. High, low, somewhere in between. Self-esteem describes a person's belief that she or he deserves happiness and can handle life's challenges. It has nothing to do with the number on the scale. Absolutely nothing. Though sometimes we mistakenly believe that personal worth and weight are linked. Being able to fully value yourself, no matter your weight, or the prejudices of others about weight, is what our WW science team calls weight-independent self-esteem. Self-esteem is a powerful tool for your journey and for all your life plans. It can help you keep going in the face of challenges. Self-esteem makes us more likely to be flexible and steady in pursuing goals. A healthy self-regard also helps us feel confident in our own decisions and opinions, instead of relying on others' opinions and thoughts. With healthier self-esteem, we treat our physical selves better too, caring lovingly for our bodies and choosing healthy behaviors while being less likely to act in unhealthy ways, such as overeating. Self-esteem leads to a more positive body image, which can boost our ability to lose weight and to maintain the weight loss. I think I'm at the level now where I can maintain it, because I found out just through putting myself out there, it boosted my self-esteem a lot. Years ago, I went back to college and I took not a speech class, but it was under the speech category, but communication, where I learned how to do different kinds of speeches. And you wouldn't notice that on my videos, because I pretty much I usually make my videos off the cuff. I don't prepare my videos. I don't have notes sitting here. When I do a video, it's always off the cuff, just flying by the seat of my pants. So maybe as I make more videos and get more subscribers, I'll prepare them better so that I know what's going to come out of my mouth before I even get on the camera. What you see is what you get right now. But that's because I'm not having low self-esteem right now. And if I screw up, I just say sorry or oops. I don't let it bother me. I'm not going to make the video 20 times because it's not perfect. Because I have the confidence that I'm just trying to get a message across, and hopefully it's coming through the other side. So, what next? Here's a tip from a leader. Once I learned to love myself, no matter what weight I was, I no longer thought of being on Weight Watchers as a punishment for being heavy. Oh, I've never thought of Weight Watchers as a punishment. Wow. Instead, it was self-care, because I was worth it and I deserved a healthy lifestyle. We all deserve it. We can do it. We can do it. I'm a firm believer in God, and God made me the way He wanted me, in my unique way, and I'm trying to get it out there. I'm trying to share my gifts. So what to do to boost your self-esteem? It's like a simple math problem. Subtract self-judgment and criticism. Get rid of self-judgment and criticism. Don't be hard on yourself. One of my bosses once told me that the problem with me was I was harder on myself than anyone else ever could be. So I kind of took that to heart, and I stopped being so hard on myself. Add compassion and kindness. Yes, be kind to yourself. Forgive yourself. It's not that there's anything to forgive, but be kind to yourself. This is a process, and it's not an overnight, I'm going to lose 10 pounds by next week type of deal. So it's going to take time, and it's going to take growth. It's going to take habits, and it's going to take mindset. It's going to take a lot of things that are going to all come together and get the final goal reached. Okay, so there you go. One way to do this is to see yourself as a friend or relative would, with love, appreciation, and acceptance. Of course, some of my relatives make fun of me. So it's all fun and games, but at the end of the day, I know they love me, but I don't take it personal if that happens. So, but it's kind of like a real good friend is not going to let you be hard on yourself and just get stuck in that mindset. So find a quiet spot to sit and reflect for 5 minutes and try it. Accept yourself. Self-acceptance. There you go. Okay, number 1. Think about someone who cares for you. This could be a friend, relative, significant other, coworker, or anyone you know. Step 2. Focus on this person for a minute. Call up all the details you can in your mind. What do they look like? How tall are they? What's their eye color? Do they smile? What does their voice sound like? What's their personality? Number 3, consider what makes this person special to you. How does thinking about them make you feel? Excited, happy, loving? Imagine that you are this person. Start to see yourself through their eyes. What do they notice and appreciate about you? Oh, I smile. And they know I care. They know I have a good heart and I'm friendly. Then shift your perspective. Now, those thoughts, feelings, and behaviors are things you like about yourself. If it helps, write down these attributes to refer to when you need a boost. So let's think again. Boosting self-esteem isn't about changing what you do or look like. It's about shifting your attitude about yourself and your worth. So here's an unhelpful thought. I can't really feel happy until I lose weight. Do you really feel that way? Mostly I only feel unhappy if I go to try something on and it doesn't fit. I'm like, oh, I really wanted to wear that. Here's a helpful thought. I can feel happy in my body as it is. Yes, I'd like to lose weight to be healthier, but my body doesn't define me. I like who I am and I deserve to be happy. That's one thing. When I was working, I would walk into work and people would just constantly say, why are you so happy? Why are you so happy? I would just say, because I choose to be happy. It's a choice. Here's an there we go again. An unhelpful thought. I'm recording on my phone right now, by the way, so I don't know if I'm looking in the camera or not. My computer keeps getting the death blue screen, so I guess I'm going to have to factory reset it or something. But it keeps looping and looping and looping, so I'm not getting anywhere with it. Luckily, I got all the work done that I needed to get done on it before I went on my errands because that stuff was important. So, just so you know, I hope I'm looking in the right direction. Anyway, unhelpful thought. My friends invited me to karaoke, but there's no way I can get up on a stage right now. Well, sometimes people aren't going to get on stage anyway, even if they're skinny. So I'm not sure why this is unhelpful, but let's find out. A helpful thought. I love karaoke. There you go. And I shouldn't have to wait for a certain number on the scale to have fun. Yes, everyone will be watching me and admiring my voice. You go, girl. Okay. Though I do speeches and I do videos, singing on stage is a little different. Really takes some guts. Doesn't matter if I'm skinny or overweight. But you get the gist, right? So here's inspiration from a member. Looking back, my self-esteem is 180 degrees from where it used to be. I felt shame, like I'd failed myself by gaining the weight. I didn't feel I was worthy of my fiancé or anything I'd achieved. And I know how that feels. That's why I'm divorced. I settled. I didn't feel, back then when I was in my 20s, I didn't feel I deserved better. And I got myself in a bad situation because I didn't understand my true worth. And I'm not blaming anybody for the fact that I didn't have the self-esteem to know my own worth. But I do now. I'm still single. I haven't met the one. I screwed up the first time. And even at my age, if I find love at this age, I'm going to make sure that I know I'm worthy of a good love, not what I had. But just side note, even though I screwed up, God still blessed me with my son and showed me out of the situation, and now I've built up a lot of self-esteem. I know that I didn't deserve to be treated like that. That's what I didn't deserve. I deserve better. And if I ever decide on a relationship or a husband, I will definitely understand that I deserve better and know my self-worth. But anyway, just a side note, because I'm just saying I know how that feels. And it wasn't even because I was fat. I wasn't that fat when I met my husband. But going into that, I started losing more self-esteem, and I did balloon up. But anyway, shifting from shame, I met other WW members, amazing, kind, and beautiful women, no matter where they were in their journey. That made me look inward and realize I was also more than a number on a scale. I began eating better, being more active, and feeling good about myself. Facing myself, I'd believed that people looked down on me because of my weight, but I was my own worst critic. I spent time worrying what others thought of me, and when I needed to worry about what I thought about myself. So don't worry about what others think of you. It's what you think of yourself that's important. And when you're having good self-esteem and understanding that you're worth all of it, people are going to see that. Smart people, kind people, compassionate people, loving people. Cruel people are going to be cruel. And that's the problem within their self. Always understand that. Always understand that. Loving life. Today I seek challenges, like completing a 12-mile mud run. That sounds like fun. I've gone to yoga and Zumba classes. My new confidence in myself and my abilities has led me to a healthier, more active lifestyle. What a good story. So don't ever think that you don't deserve to lose the weight and to buy nice looking clothes. You don't even have to spend a lot of money on clothes to get nice looking clothes. I have clothes in my closet that I've had for years, and they'll still do well. Here comes my blue screen again. Is it glowing on me? Your device ran into a problem and needs to restart. We're just collecting some error info, and then we'll restart for you. It's done it 100 times. I'm gonna have to work on the computer. But anyway, I deserve a new computer. And I'm going to get one. But anyway, so all in all, we have to love ourselves. We're going to love others better if we love ourselves first. That doesn't mean it's me, 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 me. Everything's me, 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 me. It's just loving ourselves. God made us in his image, just special. He made us all special and individual, and there's nothing wrong with loving what God made, and nothing wrong at all. It's just if it gets a point to where it's narcissistic and selfish, and that's different. Love ourselves, give ourselves the gift of health by working on our journey. And it's not in falling down that we fail. It's when we don't get back up. So it's going to take time, but I just want everybody to know that they're loved and that they deserve to be loved. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.